coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher, and I'm here with Maui.
Hello.
And she is the proprietor, chief justice, sole heir, king of the north when it comes to levelup.ca. Well, actually, it's Level Up. If you come to see the store outside, it says Level Up. But if you're looking for it online, just make sure that you look for level, LVL, -up.ca. So Maui's just now opened up Level Up, which is now, where is it at now? It's near Mavis and Dundas, but what's the exact address?
The exact address is 833 Westlock Road, unit number 9 in Mississauga.
And I'm putting that underneath us. That's why I'm doing this.
Sure.
That's not my windshield wipers. It's actually me pointing to the text underneath saying that's the address, so you can always pause the screen and write that down. I'll also put it in the comment section below. In previous videos, I've done videos on meetups, I've done videos on where to get information about board games, and I've done videos on where to buy board games. Well, now you can all do it at one location, which is here at Level Up. They have regular meetups here, and the meetups are on Mondays. And what time do they start on Mondays?
5:30, but we're looking to get a lot more programming going, and we're open to hosting other meetups too.
So right now, the main meetup, the sort of the more generic, shall we say, meetup for all kinds of gaming will be on Monday nights at 5:30. But look to the Level Up programming for the future. I mean, they're just getting started now, but there could be other things happening on other nights as well. So keep posted with them as well. All right. So now, one thing I know that people have always been asking me about was like prices. Like how, like a lot of my students will come to me and say, "Oh, I like this game, but I'm going to buy it off of Amazon." Now, how do your prices compare to other stores in the GTA? How do your stores' prices compare to like Amazon?
Sure. So we price all our games in a way that if we were out buying it and we weren't in this industry, that we would want to pay that price for a game. We try to make the games accessible but fair. We are a business. And in terms of how we compare to other games in the Toronto area, we are definitely competitive with them. We're either on par with a lot of the bigger stores that a lot of enthusiast gamers often frequent. And then in regards to Amazon, Amazon isn't always the cheapest anymore. Mm-hmm. I typically do price comparison in pricing, or if or just a lot of customers will come in, they might look at a game and then I'll see them pull it up on their phone. And they realize that we are either the same price at Amazon and you can buy it right now and not have to wait for it to come to you or pay shipping, or we are actually less. So.
And you even deliver.
We do deliver, yeah. We do have a delivery service for right now in the, I don't want to say the greater West Toronto area. So Brampton, Mississauga, a little bit of Etobicoke, Oakville, and Milton is where we currently deliver.
Mm-hmm. Good, yeah. And so, I've sometimes when my students are saying things like that, I'll say, well, let's do a little price comparisons first, and because I tell them, one, I'd like to support local business where possible. Amazon doesn't need any more of our money, thank you very much. But then when we do the price comparisons, we sometimes see that they can be more expensive. Like we were looking at one game which you were selling for, I can't remember which game it was now, but you were selling for $25, and Amazon was like close to $40. So it's like a $15 difference. So suck it, Amazon.
Suck it, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. So now, if people are enthusiast gamers and want to come out here and play, or maybe casual gamers, new gamers, and want to just sort of learn more about it, they can come here, they can hang out at the thing, and there's a fee for that?
Yes. So we have a flat rate pricing model, so it's not per hour. We charge $5 plus tax to sit down and play. We've got a decent selection of games currently. But we're hoping to do a lot more community interaction because we started out as a company that was built by gamers and also for gamers. We want to make sure that we're actually stocking games that people want to play in our library. So each month, if you don't follow us on social media, you definitely should. We're going to have a voting process where you can pick which game we're going to be introducing to our library just by voting.
And I'm going to do a little pan now while I'm talking. This is actually the library at levelup.ca or Level Up. I keep saying .ca because I'm used to them being an online business. It's still taking me some time to get used to the fact that there's actually a real store now. So this is the library. You can see they've got like a huge range of games here. So all different kinds. So you can come and you can, if you're paying your $5, you sit and you play, and you can take any of these games off the shelf and play them. So it's a great way to get to know a game, to see if you like it before you end up buying it. And if you want to buy it, then they've also got it in the back of the store here. Mostly.
Yes, mostly.
So one thing that's really good about your store, and I wanted to sort of point out to the viewers as well, is that you are very eco-friendly. You're very conscientious about doing things environmentally aware. So you obviously have the recycling bins and things like that, but you also have a special recycling bin over by the doors. That's for the, what's that plastic? called?
Soft plastic.
Soft plastic.
Yeah. So for me personally, I like to try to be a good citizen regardless of what community I live in. That includes being a good global citizen. So wherever we can, we try to be eco-friendly, or we try to reuse or buy from thrift stores instead of buying new. And if we can't be completely zero waste, we try to be low waste as much as possible. So in regards to that bin, board games do produce a lot of, trash when you're opening it. Everything is in shrink, which can be difficult to recycle in some municipalities, or people just don't know you can't even recycle it, so it often ends up in the trash. So we recycle that. If you buy a game from us, definitely encourage you to take it out of shrink, so that you know that your shrink is going somewhere where it can be used again.
Now, shrink, for you kids who aren't cool enough to know, is the shrink wrap, the clear plastic wrap that's around a game, maybe around the cards inside the game. You get a lot of that inside the game, so you can, disassemble your game, take all that shrink, as the kids would say, off and put it into the recycling bin over there.
So we offer everything from email receipts. We're looking into working with a company, Canadian company, again, supporting Canadian local businesses, to getting biodegradable mailers, which is nice. They're made out of corn, so you don't have to worry about producing that extra bit of waste as well.
Can you eat them?
I'm sure you could eat them. I don't know how good they would be. You're welcome to try it.
I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that one.
That could be a different video. Yeah, and so email receipts. I'm a really big fan of email receipts. Really love them. Also because for us, the email receipts immediately prompt our loyalty program. So we do have a loyalty program, and it's based on spend. We send out email receipts which automatically sign you up. So every time you're buying, either online or if you're buying in person, you're just using the same email. That email will collect points, and after a certain spend amount, you'll get an email asking if you want to redeem those points for a discount on a future purchase. So it pays, I think, to shop with us. We are very conscious, and we've thought of a lot of different details when we were.
And for those of you who played any kind of role-playing games or online role-playing games, anything like that, where you're playing a character and the character advances through the levels, you gain experience points. This is kind of like that, where you buy things, you gain experience. I think you should even call them experience points.
I do call them experience
points, and
yeah.
then so when you gain so many experience points, you can redeem them for certain bonuses. That's you leveling up, which is the whole theme of the store.
Right. Yes. Trying to make board gaming accessible and better for
And even theming your
everybody.
store around it. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So now, if you had teachers coming in, they're looking for stuff for their classrooms, things like that, what kinds of things could you recommend to them?
I definitely carry a lot of educational board games, but all of my educational games suggestions come from the board game teacher, actually. Yeah, so I check out Craig's channel to see what he's carrying, because he's got the experience. He could tell you how it works in the classroom and in what areas of development it helps the kids. And so I think those are really strong selling points for teachers, instead of just saying, hey, get this Jenga game and give it to your kids to entertain themselves with for a little bit. Give them something where, yeah, they're being entertained, but also putting into practice the things that they learn.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And actually, if you look on Maui's website, there is a sub menu on the title page where there's a thing that says BGT playlist. So that's the board game teacher playlist. So any videos I do, which she is able to get into stock, she will put onto there, so that way if you're a teacher looking for suggestions for the classroom, you can look on that page. There's a whole range of different games on there that I've done. So yeah, so look on the Board Game Teacher playlist, and there's a whole bunch of suggestions there for different games that you might be able to use in the classroom. If you have any further questions or anything, you can always, contact me, email me, and I will be happy to help you, maybe narrow down your pick. All right, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. So thank you very much, Maui, for letting me into your store and doing this. And if you have any questions for Maui, then maybe I can pass along. Or if you have any, questions for me or ideas or anything like that, as always, leave me a message in the comment section below. But until next time, I'm Craig Thompson with the Board Game Teacher saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school?